watching the Highlight Zone with WANE 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
Go hard, go fast, fly around. That's our entire mentality.
Playing our game of football, even though they have those great players, but if we stay within ourselves, I think that it's going to be a good game.
Having to be willing to put our nose in the dirty work.
I'm just ready for the Clash of Titans. I think it's going to be a great game, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top.
We're 1-0, and we reset the clock this week, and we're trying to go 1-0 again this week.
I think it'll be an electric atmosphere. We expect great fan support. We expect Kendallville to come to Fort Wayne. It should be a great, Friday night.
Forget about the lightning, forget about the lightning delays, forget about all that stuff. But like Mother Nature, the Highlight Zone is bringing the heat. Yeah, we got a full 20-piece tonight coverage of 20 local games here in Week 2. That includes a tantalizing trio of SAC versus Northeast State matchups, and it's where we kick things off tonight with Josh A. and joining us with your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Josh.
All right, thank you, Glenn. Well, when it comes to the SAC's victory bells, Snyder is hoping the ring is the thing. Panthers are one of the favorites to win the conference title this season, and in the NE8, you could say the very same thing about East Noble. And yeah, they don't really have they have a head coach, but last week proven it's business as usual in Kendall, Vegas. East Noble at Snyder, your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. New head coach Alex Stewart and the Knights coming off a 42-6 win over Bremen. Snyder, meanwhile, coming off a pretty tough loss to 6A state title contender Warren Central. Now, how about this for East Noble? The Knights in business thanks to Riley Biddle. This connection with Mason Trish going for about 40 yards deep inside Snyder territory, and a couple plays later. How about Dylan Crail coming off a 100-yard game last week, punched it through the goal line, and East Noble with an early 7-0 lead at Spooler Stadium. Now, up until this point, Snyder had yet to score any points into a game until this play right here. And folks, do not punt the ball to Brandon Logan, the Notre Dame football and baseball recruit. You might be wondering why. It's because he'll do exactly this. Logan with a 56-yard punt return for the touchdown, and Snyder is all knotted up at 7 apiece. Later on in the second quarter, how about Aaron Vance scooping up his own fumble and taking this 31 yards to the house, exactly like the Panthers do it up, right? Well, Snyder taking a 14-10 lead after East Noble scoring a field goal just before halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. It is Vance airing it out to Jamarian Calabodi. That one a 16-yard touchdown as Snyder in front 21-10. But this is going to be a common theme throughout the night. This game getting postponed due to lightning. So right now, this game is going to be pushed back to Saturday with kickoff, the game resuming at 10 a.m. with Snyder leading 21-10, and that game going to be played at Chambers Field at Northside. Glenn, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Let us go to this one. Huntington, this matchup a little early season juice. The Vikings 1-0 after beating Eastbrook last week. Northrop beat New Haven, so the Bruins 1-0 as well. Part of it is that receiving core. How about Jamari Brown, the transfer from the state of Illinois? He's got an offer from Ole Miss. You see why, a little shimmy there at the end. You got to love it if you're a Northrop fan as the Bruins get on the board in the first. Here comes Huntington North. Tony Decker to Tatum Brooks. That is a pretty pitch and catch. And yeah, the Vikings are on the board. And Northrop not done. We know this team can score. Quayton Guilford's got offers from Georgia and Ohio State. He gets the touchdown. This game, though, postponed in the third quarter. They will resume tomorrow at 3 p.m. Huntington North in the lead in the third, 36-30, in a shootout against Northrop. At John Young Stadium, both Luers and New Haven looking to get on track before kicking off conference play. Opening kick, Cedric Boone. After the boom, Boone recovers the fumble and would take it deep into Luers territory. So the New Haven offense set up with great field position. They take advantage. 2 plays later, Navad Gibson with a touchdown. Someone told me he is their secret weapon this season. Hey, guess what? The secret's out. 6-zip. New Haven in the lead after a blocked PAT. Luers football. Darye Williams from 32 yards out. He is into the end zone for a touchdown. And this game is suspended but will start up at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Luers leading 20-12. The SAC didn't fare too well against Indy area powers in Week 1. Would it be a different story in Week 2? Homestead hoping so as they host Noblesville. First quarter, the Millers, Brody Gump and a run. Brody run. Gump breaking free. 7-zip Millers. Second quarter, Yeah, the Homestead offense starts to click. Michael White to Kale Swagger. How'd he hang on to that one? It's a good first down for for Homestead. They take advantage. Jake Thrash finishing the drive with a 5-yard punch, and it's a 14-6 ball game at that point. But Mr. Gump, he can run. He gets the touchdown here. We're talking 90+ on this one. This ball game postponed in the second quarter. Noblesville up 21-6. They are set to resume at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Carroll at Center Grove. This is a rematch of the 6A state championship game 2 years ago. Second quarter, Jimmy football. Yeah, Jimmy Sullivan, the Iowa Hawkeyes recruit to future Western Michigan Bronco. His big tight end, Brady Road. That's a first down, and it moves the football. They would matriculate the ball down the field with the Chargers. Then it's that combo again, Sullivan to Road. That's a touchdown, and this game is tied at 14 apiece. But keep your eyes on this Center Grove running back here. Pretty nice moves from Austin Hennessy. 67-yard touchdown from him. This game, 28-14 right now. Center Grove over Carroll. They are looking to restart the game in the third quarter as we speak. So trying to get this one in down at Center Grove. We'll see if it happens. At the newly turfed Chambers Field, Northside hosting Lawrence North. The Legends coming off a Week 1 win at Northridge. That's not easy to do. Watch this play from Demario Moore, though. Oof, from Lawrence North with the stiff arm. It doesn't get much nastier than that, unfortunately, for Northside fans. 14-7, Lawrence North in the lead. Jalen Smith out there coaching them up. Second quarter action. It's Moore from Lawrence North. The Wildcats, Isavion Moore with a 24-yard touchdown to make it 21-7, but this is a name to know. Caleb Kingley. Kingley with a 26-yard touchdown. He's a sophomore. Kid is going to be a stud. He's already pretty darn good. This game was called early, but it is a final. Lawrence North 34, Northside 13. Sherwood Haydock and the Wayne Generals beat Christmas Addicts last week. Could they keep it up against South Bend Riley? First quarter, you're going to see Riley marching the football down the field. This is Phoenix Clark, and the Phoenix rises from the ashes. A 14-yard touchdown for the South Bend Riley Wildcats to lead early, but Wayne's defense, much to the chagrin of Sherwood Haydock, Wayne's defense starting to bounce back here. Kemar Nelson, dude had 27 tackles last week. That actually leads the state. He gets a tackle for loss there as they gang tackle the Wildcats in the backfield. And later in the first, on 4th and 8, they go for it. Do the Generals, H.J. Dillard showing off the wheels. 24-yard touchdown on 4th and 8. That's pretty good. Wayne led 14-7 at half. This game may be called. They're still wondering. South Bend may not be able to make the trip tomorrow, so still up in the air a little bit on this one. But 14-7 at half was the score. Well, after a close loss to Marion, Southside on the road to face South Bend St. Joe's. Start of the second quarter, 7-zip Huskies. Southside's KJ Alexander to Avery White. That's a touchdown, but the missed PAT made it a 7-6 game, so Southside down by 1. Later in the second, a bad snap there. It's recovered by South Bend St. Joe's. They take advantage. Brayson Hurley with a touchdown, and this one does go final. Southside falls on the road 21-9 to South Bend St. Joe's. At Shields Field, Bishop Dwenger bringing in one of the top programs in the state of Ohio. We're talking about Cincinnati Moeller. And in the first quarter, a little defense. How about a PBU, a pass breakup from Houston Ellinger wearing that 2-3 jersey for the Saints. But after that, Moeller starts to go to the air with more effectiveness. It's Matt Ponatoski to Carson Cayo for the touchdown, and Moeller leads 7-zip. After a Dwenger field goal, you're going to see more Ponatoski, who had 362 yards in the air, to Matt Fogler here. 14-3, Moeller, and Moeller goes on to beat Dwenger. This one the final, 42-18. Blackhawk Christian now playing its home games at Zollner Stadium. The Braves hosting the Taylor Titans. Blackhawk here moving the ball in the second quarter, but Taylor's defense stepping up. That's Javion Harris with an interception, maybe saved a score there for the Taylor defense as the Trojans led Blackhawk 14-zip at that point. But ball back in the hands of Blackhawk, and Chip Bennett, chip off the old block. He finds his way into the end zone, and that would get Blackhawk on the scoreboard. It was a 14-6 game at that point. Later in the second, Keyshawn Galloway, looking like Keyshawn Johnson here. He gets the touchdown reception for Taylor. This game was called and goes final as Taylor tops Blackhawk 20-14 at Zollner. Well, hey, that does it for your teams within the city limits tonight. But after the break, we're going to take you from one end of the 2-6 zone to the other. That includes the county rivalry game in Waterloo with Garrett at DeKalb as the Railroaders coming off a huge statement win over Adams Central in week 1. And speaking of big-time wins last Friday, Leo knocked off Luers. You remember that. Could the Purple Pride stay red hot after a trip to the Hornet Hive in Angola? We got that, plus trips to Churubusco, Norwell, Southwood, and a whole lot more. It's all next on The Zone.
We're Huntington North! Keep watching Highlight Zone!
And if we trust each other, we do our jobs tonight on each and every play. That's all we're focused. We ain't focused on the score. We're not focused on the fourth quarter. We need to win every single play. Every play. Just focus on your job. Do your job.
That is Southwood head coach Thomas Tyree, and you can hear more behind the scenes with Coach Tyree and the Knights in the Highlight Zone 2-minute drill. That segment airing on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, Leo making some noise of their own in week 1 as the Lions with a statement win beating Luers on the road in the game of the week. The Purple Pride heading up to Angola for a date with Andy Thomas and the Hornets in week 2. Kind of a weird night up there. We'll show you why. First quarter action, Angola with some D. His name is Reed Shook. Oh yeah, and he's got the opposing quarterback shook. That's a sack from Angola. 0-0 early, but it was a 7-zip Leo lead when a big-time lightning delay came. After the wait, it's Grayson Esquera to Brock shot in the second quarter for a touchdown, and Leo led 14-0. Then a little bit more Leo defense. You're going to see Landon Hepner, who is committed to play defensive back at Army West Point. That is why. Lightning delay and all. This one, again, kind of a weird night in Angola, but it's Leo coming up with the win, the final 28-13 over the Hornets. Garrett's Chris Depew named the state's coach of the week after the Railroaders beat Adams Central. Could they stay on track in a county rivalry game at DeKalb? Well, Garrett up by 2 touchdowns in the third when Will Weber hit Xavier Bell. That's a touchdown. They flashed the lights. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Garrett, though, up 27-20 after that. Later in the third, Garrett moving the football. This is Calder Hefty coming up with a first down for the Railroaders, but Garrett would not score on that drive. In the fourth, how about this? It's Caden Hinkle up the gut for a touchdown. It ties it at 27. We would go into overtime. Garrett does win it, though, 33-30 over DeKalb in OT. At Bob Worthman Stadium, Bellmont with its home opener as the Braves hosting Grant Mosier, his beard, and the boys from Byrne. Second quarter action. Jaron Brinkley gets the sack here for Bellmont. You gotta like that if you're Nick Hall and the Braves, but South Adams already up 21-7. Later in the second, Titus Lehman taking over that QB spot this year for South Adams. He finds one of his top buddies, Derek McKean, with a touchdown, and South Adams up 28-7. More from South Adams, this time though coming on the ground. Dylan Ramirez wearing the number 56 jersey, and he's taking handoffs. And number 56 goes all the way in for the touchdown as South Adams, no problem with Bellmont, 49-7, Starfires victorious. At the landing strip, the reigning NECC Small Division champ taking on the reigning ACAC champ. We're talking Eastside at Adams Central. This one, all AC. That was Matt Heiser with a touchdown to give AC an early 6-zip lead. And then you'll see Aaron Hershey doing the same. It's a touchdown for Adams Central. Jets up 13-zip. They would go for 2, and why not let Jamison Roach, the sophomore, handle it. He gets in on the conversion to make it 15-zip, and Adams Central with a bounce-back win, 43-zip over Eastside. At the Courtyard, Norwell at home after starting the season on the road last week. The Knights hosting the Delta Eagles out of Delaware County. First quarter action, Norwell driving 4th and 3, but Drew Jolly is stopped by Landon Brooks and company. Landon Brooks going to play some college football at Purdue, so it's no easy task getting by him. Delta's Nash Kiesling with a touchdown run to give the Eagles a 7-zip lead in the first. And then, well, how about a little defense? It's Norwell's Trey Privet, perhaps saving a possible touchdown. Still makes it a 7-zip ball game, but Delta in the second quarter starts to pull away here. This is Cooper Bratton from Bronson Edwards. It's a touchdown, and Delta does top Norwell 35-0. That is a final. In Turtletown, Paul Sade and the Eagles looking to lead Churubusco to a win over visiting Lakeland. Lakeland got a lot of offensive firepower. It starts with their QB, Braden Holbrook. He finds Miles Edwards here for the touchdown. PAT good, and the Lakers up 7-0 in the first. We don't give special teams enough love, right? Like occasionally a field goal, occasionally a kick return for a touchdown. But watch this punt by Braden Byansky. This one is down right at the 1. It's a thing of beauty. Why not? We put it on the highlight zone. Gives Busco something to cheer about. After a Busco touchdown run, Brody Lawrence would get the 2-point conversion here to Weston Hot. Busco takes an 8-7 lead. They had a long delay, but they have picked the game back up again, and they're in the fourth quarter with Lakeland leading as we speak 33-8 over Busco, trying to get that one in the books. At Wagner Field in Wabash, Southwood looking for its first dub under Coach Thomas Tyree, who we heard earlier. The Knights hosting Oak Hill. Opening drive for the Knights. It's Drake Pond of Oak Hill stopping that Southwood offense with an INT for the Golden Eagles. And Oak Hill takes advantage. Carlos Cristobal with a 4-yard touchdown run, and Oak Hill leads 7-0. Ensuing kickoff. Thomas Tyree wants his team to give him something positive, right? Well, unfortunately, the ball gets loose, and Lance Wyrick recovers for Oak Hill. That would eventually lead to another Oak Hill touchdown. It's Jed Fry, and this game, 21-0 right now. It has been postponed until tomorrow. Just up the road in Wabash County, the Northfield Norse taking on Lewis Cass. Second quarter action, Northfield leading 13-6, but Cass's Trevor Rowe would row his way to a 30-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion good, and that would give Cass a 14-13 lead. Still in the second quarter, Northfield's Carter Rogers coming up with a first down run here for the Norsemen as they move the ball down the field. But we've already mentioned Trevor Rowe. He had that 30-yard touchdown run, like 20 seconds ago. Here he is on defense coming up with an INT for Cass. This one is postponed until tomorrow, with Northfield, though, leading right now 19-14 over the Kings. West Noble coming off a win in week 1 over rival Central Noble. The Chargers making their way to Wawasee, and this was the Seth Pruitt show. First quarter action, matter of fact, first possession for West Noble. It's a 10-yard touchdown, and the Chargers lead 7-0. How about some more from Mr. Pruitt? It is a 10-yard touchdown run, and it is 14-0 West Noble. How about some more from Mr. Pruitt? Yeah, it is a Pruitt touchdown run, 21-0 West Noble. This one 28-0 in the second quarter, postponed until 10 o'clock on Saturday. Our final stop, Bart Curtis and the Warsaw Tigers with a big-time test as Warsaw on the road at Warren Central. Second quarter action, scoreless game. Part of it because of the defense. This is, Warsaw's Tristan Wilson with an interception at the goal line. And again, second quarter, we are still scoreless. Warren Central, however, would change that the next time they get the football. Kendall Garrett with a touchdown, 2-point conversion good, and Warren Central led 8-0. Warsaw looking to pass the football. They don't do it a lot, but this one gets battered and intercepted. Warren Central's defense might be the best defense in the state. Might be the best defense we've seen in a while in the state, as Warren Central does win this one 34-0. The gem of the night coming up next on the Highlight Zone.
We're the Northside Legends. Stay tuned for more highlights.
The Highlight Zone, brought to you exclusively by Peter Franklin Jewelers. Get in the zone.
It's week 2 of the season. We're here for a reason. Let's end this show right. Here's your gem of the night.
Hey, last week it was a hero for Leo as Jax Keller with the game-winning touchdown grab in the final 2 minutes as the Lions earning a comeback win at Luers. It also earned the Purple Pride, the Highlight Zone's highest honor. So who's it going to be this week? That is the question. It is your Week 2 Gem of the Night brought to you by Peter Franklin Jewelers. And how about Mr. Brandon Logan? He's going to play baseball. He's going to play football at Notre Dame. And you know what? He's going to do a little footy at Snyder as well. How about this? Punt return for a touchdown, 56 yards on the TD in your game of the week. What can't this guy do? Man, they are using him in all kinds of different ways this season, which is dangerous for everybody in the SAC. Brandon Logan, my man, with your gem of the night, a 56-yard punt return for a touchdown. Obviously, we've got games tomorrow. Check out our website for all that good information on the postponed games. These are the Week 3 featured games we're going to have. Could be very interesting next week as conference play gets underway in earnest. For Josh, I'm Glenn. We'll see you next Friday.